Okay, you may know that melatonin supplements are often overdosed, but did you know that the optimal time to dose melatonin might be 8 hours before you go to sleep? Well, at least for the purposes of advancing the circadian rhythm, where melatonin acts as both a signal of the internal circadian clock and as a chemical Zeitgeber, a sort of cue that can change the timing of the circadian clock. And it's been shown that melatonin exerts its strongest circadian advancing activity when administered up to 8 hours before the typical sleep period. Through this dosing, melatonin is able to advance the circadian clock by about an hour. This schedule can be repeated for every 1 hour advancement, essentially through rinse and repeat. While dosing melatonin closer to bedtime isn't counterproductive, it does result in lesser phase advances. The typical way in which melatonin is used, maybe dosed an hour prior to sleeping, may only result in an advancement of about 10 minutes. Since low-dose melatonin primarily serves to influence the circadian rhythm, not to induce sedation and sleep, there isn't much of a concern of daytime sedation with this dosing schedule. However, when melatonin is used as a hypnotic, which is in the treatment of insomnia in the elderly, higher doses dosed closer to bedtime are used. This difference highlights a duality in melatonin's activity, with its circadian and training activity being very underappreciated. Stay safe and keep researching.